If you run a small business and you've been watching the AI conversation from the sidelines, feeling like every tool out there was built for engineers and not for you, well, this video is for you. I've built out AI automations for small business owners over the last 2 years, and I think this Claude update is going to make a huge impact for non technical owners who want to start automating daily tasks. So, in the next 15 minutes, I'll show you the basics of the Claude desktop app and cover the brand new Claude plugin built specifically for owners who want to automate their email inbox, finances, taxes, CRM leads, and more. We'll also talk about the free event that Claude is hosting right now for business owners who want to take action. If you don't implement this new small business plugin, chances are you're wasting hours every single week on tasks that can be done in minutes. Let's get started. The first thing that you're gonna have to do is download the Claude desktop app. Now, if you already have that, feel free to skip forward here in the video, but some of you guys probably just watched the announcement and heard about it. So we're gonna go to claude.com/download, and up over here, it'll say chat, Claude Cowork, and Claude Code all in one place. So what's really cool about the Claude desktop app is there's really three different applications in one. You have your normal chat, which is just like prompting back and forth. Then you have Claude Cowork, which is what we're going to focus on here today. And then you have Claude Code, which is more for developers. So click on download. I am using a Windows computer, so it probably knows that. So download for Windows. However, if you scroll down over here, there is also the Mac option. So you can click download on there as well. So choose your operating system, download that, and then we can get going. Now, once you have that ready to go, make sure to open this up and you will get presented an app like this. Now, I'm not entirely sure which of the three apps you'll get brought to initially, but we're going to be using Cowork in this video. And if you want to switch between the three different apps, you can see over here to the top left, we have chat, we have Cowork, and then we have Claude Code. So we'll walk through each of these for like 2 seconds and before we go into Claude Cowork. But first, this is chat, just like prompting online, very similar to like a chat GPT or anything like that. Just type in here and ask questions. I don't use chat as much as Claude Cowork because I feel like all of chat's options are already in Cowork, and then you can connect Cowork to your files on your computer. You could have it control your computer and much more. I think this is way more powerful than chat. And then you have the other one, which is going to be Claude Code. Personally, I don't use Claude Code that much on the desktop app because I use it within VS Code. I think it's a little bit more powerful over there. And being someone that does write a lot of code, I'm used to VS Code. So I don't really use this. I use the desktop app specifically for Claude Cowork. And you guys are in luck because that is essentially where this new Claude for small business is at. So before we jump in there as well, I just want to cover a few different things that are going to be in this interface in case you're brand new. So obviously you can just type your prompts in directly over here. It says work in a project. You can actually choose different folders on your specific computer to work within. So it would have access to those files within that particular folder only. You can also choose multiple folders as once. If you have a folder that you use all the time, just quickly start it. And then that can be your default. I'm not going to do that for this case, but when you choose a folder, you'll get this option over here, allow Claude to make changes files over here. And that's a specific folder. I'll click allow. And then you can see that folder is selected over here with this checkbox. And I'm going to undo that over here. Then you have a thing over here that says ask before acting or act without asking. I would 100% recommend that you use ask before acting because you don't want to have Claude delete a file or make changes without your permission. And then lastly, you can choose your different model. So when I'm recording this video, Sonnet 4.6 is out. They might have a new model in the future. Opus 4.7 is the best one that is publicly available. So you can go over here and choose these models. One thing a lot of people complain about is how fast their tokens go out. So do not run everything on Opus 4.7. Probably start with like a Sonnet 4.6. If it's a quick and easy task, go to Haiku, which is its fastest. If it's something that requires deep thinking, then you use Opus. But by default, you're going to use 4.6. Now to show you just a very quick demo of something you can put in over here. I make a lot of videos on an AI automation system called NAN. And yesterday I wanted to get some code built out and I just had a quick question. So instead of just like searching online, I just went over here and asked, I said, give me the exact JSON NAN to give me the current date in this format. And I just put the exact date. And then I got this expression, which I was able to use. So this is what the interface will look like across the board. And it's a very, very powerful over here. And you can see I'm using Sonnet 4.6 for it. Now, why you guys care, Claude for small business, let me show you where you could access that. So again, we go back to this top sidebar over here. We're going to look for something that says customize. So you click on that, and then we have the section that says personal plugins. So these are some of the plugins that I already have data because I work full time in data science, productivity, marketing, as well as sales. So click on this plus icon over here. And what we're going to do is browse plugins. Now we'll explain everything that goes into a plugin here in a second. But if you scroll all the way down over here, you'll notice that there's something called small business. Now, obviously you can just search business up over here as well. So just type in business and you'll see that there's operations, but now there's something called small business. This has 382,000 downloads within the first day. So this is pretty popular right out of the gate. All we're going to do is click this plus icon over here, or we can just click on this just to see a little bit more information. And it says pre-built small business workflows, right? Including payroll, month-end close, weekly briefings, growth campaigns, etc. using QuickBooks, PayPal, HubSpot, DocuSign, Google Suite, Office 365, Canva. I'm not going to read everything. And it says you approve every step that touches money or customers, which goes back to where I was talking about. Make sure that you approve these steps. Because you don't want to send out money automatically without knowing. You'll notice that there's 31 skills, which is a ton. And we haven't even really covered skills yet. And then we have 12 different connectors. So Claude did a fantastic job just starting to think of automations that happen regularly for small businesses. We're going to go over here and click install. And it says small business is installed and ready to use, customize. And you'll notice in my personal plugins now, we have small business here at the very top because it's the most recent plugin that we've had. Again, we have a little bit more information across the board. And you'll notice that there's two different things in here. We have skills as well as connectors. So let's talk about connectors first. Connectors essentially allows you to connect to third-party services outside of your computer. So as mentioned, you can send an email directly within Claude Cowork. You could set up a calendar invite or clear your calendar. You could download documents from your Google Drive. And there's others that are just installed out of the gate. I highly suspect that this list will expand as more companies want to get involved with Claude. But you can see QuickBooks, PayPal, HubSpot, Canva, DocuSign, Slack, Stripe, Square, and Microsoft 365. And the beauty of all these, it literally takes a minute to set this up. Now, let me show you an example with Gmail. I'm actually going to go and disconnect this, and we're going to install this together. So I'm going to click connect. We're going to get put into the screen. So you're only going to see my one email over here, Ryan Nolan Data. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click continue. I'm going to click continue one more time. Click open. And you'll see that it says connected to Gmail. Let's throw that off to the side. And just like that, Gmail is now built in. And you can choose your permissions that you want. So there's read only and then there's write and delete tools. So you'll see over here, we have always allow. We need also needs approval. And then there's this one over here that is blocked. So based off of your own security preferences, you can say, hey, it's fine. I can always allow it to receive an email. Or you can say, hey, this should always need approval. And if you choose one of these, you can see that this chooses into custom. But go through this, make the setting choices as you want. It's going to be different for every single application. Obviously, you can't see Stripe because I have not installed that over here. Same with Square or Microsoft 365. And you don't need all of these. Choose which ones you ever use for your specific business. Okay, so that's one side of it, which is going to be connectors. The other part that makes a plugin are all the skills. Now, the easiest way to explain a skill, this is essentially a built-in prompt that is saved, and you can enhance this skill over time and tweak it for your own business. So you go over here, you take a look at skills. These are everything that's already been built out for you. And here's the cool thing. You aren't just limited to these 31 different skills. You're actually allowed to throw in even more. I build out quite a few different skills of my own. I send an AI newsletter every single Friday, and that's been customized over the weeks with a specific skill. Now, it's outside the scope of this video, but if you want to learn even more about skills, we have a full video here on the YouTube channel. But what I'm happy to do is kind of walk through a few of these different skills just to show you. The first one over here is Business Pulse. you can see the last time it's been updated. And then there's something called a slash command. So when we went back into our initial prompt, which I showed you here in the beginning, you can actually put slash business pulse and start this prompt slash skill right away. Anyways, business pulse, it says one prompt, one page, pull live data from every connected tool, synthesize it into a single scannable brief, and surface the single most important thing to act on today. Do the work. Don't ask the user to help find the data. Think about how powerful that is. So step one, pull data in parallel. We talk about some of the different connectors that we can go through: QuickBooks, PayPal, HubSpot, etc. All right, and then you can see step two, compute metrics. Step three, flag risk proactively. Compose the output, expect and share once. Then you have scope variance. The owner may just ask for a narrow cut. It says what not to do. And you can see it says references files. So we have all of this built into one specific skill. Imagine you had to write this by hand every single time. Well, that's not really feasible. And that's why skills exist. You can just apply skills within Claude Cowork, and then something is built out. You build out the skill once, and then you just can prompt it over and over again. Let's take a look at another one. Very similar, but it's going to be like a Friday brief. Run the Friday wins and watches briefing. Pull the numbers, surface what matters, and give the owner a clean end of the week picture. Parse arguments. Look back. It says default 7 days for 1 week, 14 for 2 week rolling comparison. Revenue pulls, sales breakdown, wins and watches, connector failures, approval gates, as well as output. Invoice Chase is another one over here. Pull the AR aging report, score each customer by payment history, draft a tone matched reminder for each overdue invoice, and present them to the owner. Nothing sends until the owner says so. That's huge. You have to manually approve this, and that says it directly here in this skill. But maybe you want to say, hey, we don't actually want that over here. Well, you can just edit your skill. So you can just go over here and say customize with Claude. And it says customize invoice chase skill for the small business plugin for me based on my company. And I'm not going to go through that full process with you, but it's going to prompt you and say, what do you want specifically changed with this particular skill? Now, how do you access your skills over here? As I mentioned, you can just put this slash command. So what we're going to do is grab one of these skills and let's figure out which one we want to use. Maybe we want to take a look at close month. So run the month and close workflow, reconcile, flag gaps, etc. How do we access that directly over here? Well, all we need to do is put slash close, and you can see we have close month. And again, we have a small description. So you can just say close month and just write additional context over there. So that is one way to run it. However, Claude is really smart. You can just type in close month as well. So you can say run the close month skill. It'll populate that skill and then automatically run it. Again, you want to add in some additional context here. So read up what this skill does, add in the context for your business. And there's one other way. You can actually just click this plus icon over here, go into plugins, find that small business one, and just choose close month. And again, you'll see we have that slash command. So you don't have to memorize all of these slash commands. You can say, hey, I want to look for something for my business. Let's go into the plugins, small business, and then choose the specific one that you particularly want. I find that to be pretty helpful. You also have this skills over here, which these are the skills outside of the plugins. So you can see, for example, like my email newsletter that I send every single week directly in over here. And that's been built out for us. So I think the Claude Small Business Suite is really awesome. Again, just going back over here, there's 31 to explore, and I have not explored all of these yet. Some of these I'm going to actually probably implement into my YouTube channel. Like we have tax prep, small business router, etc. It's going to take probably a few days to go through this and see everything that is in over here and what I can use. But if things are not in here, don't fret. You can build them yourself. You can go over and create a brand new skill. So you can see we have this whole skills section, and you can build out your own. So like I have an SEO blog post skill, which takes my YouTube videos and turns them to articles on my website directly built in here. Like this is pretty thorough, but this is all generated by going back and forth with Claude and turn this into a skill over time. Other connectors are available as well. You're not just limited to the ones that are in the plugin. You can click on connectors, click this plus icon, browse connectors, and there are tons. Like look how many connectors there is built in over here. I'm sure there's some that you use for your business that aren't within that plugin. And you also have the option to add in custom connectors. Not really covered in this video. You can have Claude control your full computer as well as controlling your browser, but that's a little bit more advanced. And I highly suggest you take a look at those videos here on the channel. I wanted to cover two other quick things here in this video. First, Claude is doing a small business tour. So if you want to learn the basics of Claude and hands-on approaches and like building out automations, you can see starting in May 14th in Chicago, we're taking Claude Small Business on the road. There's 100 small businesses per stop. And these are the available cities. So check out this article, Anthropic/news/Claude for small businesses. If you're in one of those cities, that might be helpful. If you are not in one of these cities, or if you can't make it to this event, we have hundreds of videos here on this channel talking about AI and especially how you can apply it to your business. So feel free to check those out. I know we have probably 20 different Claude Cowork videos as well. So a ton of free material out there. And if you need help, like one-on-one coaching, or just want AI built out for your small business, we do have this page. We build AI automations that give you your time back. And we have free discovery calls with businesses. So book a free 30-minute call with us, go through what your business needs for AI automations, and it can help you out over there. And that is Claude for small business. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. Try to upload probably 2 to 3 AI videos every single week, staying up to date with all the news. It's very hard to do. Anyways, catch you guys in another video.